Hey guys, Namaste. In this video tutorial, I'm going to be covering how you can create a polyploidy plot, which is like a multiploidy plot. You can call it like adding different tracks so this feature, basically what it does, it allows you to add sets of chromosomes. So individual sets of chromosome that has its own chromosome file and its own annotation file. So it's a very, it could potentially be a very useful feature in cases like you have to compare different samples or different species or to represent the homologous chromosomes or something like that. So let's get started. So what you're going to do is you have to select the desirable ploidy. So for instance, in this case, I want a diploid or ploidy 2. I'll just say ploidy 2. So what just happened here is not very much magical, but there is something that you need to know is the moment you have selected the ploidy, it automatically added this tab here. So what it allows you to do is you just go ahead and click this tab and it will allow you to select the files for that ploidy. So let's change it to like 3 and there you go, you have 3 tabs. So this is the thing with chromoMap that allows you to change the properties for each ploidy. So this thing not just happen in here, but you can also change some of the properties. Like, for example, this here also can be changed for each ploidy. So whenever a feature or a property is within this gray box like that, you'll see these tabs, and this tells you that you can change the property for each individual ploidy, and that's how simple it is. Now what we'll do is we'll create our polyploidy plot. So for the ploidy 1, let's select the chromosome file and let's select the annotation file. Let's say positive. What I'm going to be doing in this case, I'm going to select the same chromosome file, but I'm going to select annotations with the different data. So this tells you that it's not necessary that you use the same different chromosome files. So you can choose to have the same chromosome with same annotation, but suppose you want to visualize different data. So just say create chromoMap, and tada, you have your deployed chromoMap plot in front of you. So let's zoom it a bit so that it's much visible. There you go. So as you can see here, this is a homologous. This is a pair, but then again, like this is each ploidy. So this is homologous with this. This is homologous. Now in this case, it's basically the same chromosome because we use the same chromosome file to define it. But as I said, you could choose different set of chromosomes as well. It will just pair up nicely. So they can have different size and they can have, different numbers as well. So now what we are going to do is let's change some of the basic properties. So let's again go to plot properties. I'm not going to show you the other properties, but here again, we are going to change properties which will be for per ploidy. Let's change the annotation color first. So for instance, I want an annotation color green for the first ploidy, and for the second ploidy, I want something else, like say orange or something. And when you say create chromoMap, here you go. So now you can see that how you can control the properties for each ploidy, and that is the beauty of chromoMap. So that allows you to control the properties for each individual ploidy. Now let's get here. So here we have chromosome text. So the chromosome text, again, can also be controlled per ploidy. I want to show you something like, I want to show you this feature of show text, which allows you to disable text for a particular ploidy. Like, for instance, in this case, you have the chromosomes name, which is kind of repeat. So it doesn't matter if the second one isn't there, right? So what you can do is for the ploidy 2, you deselect this option, and once you create the plot, you'll see the text is not visible for ploidy 2. So this is how you can, show or, hide or show the text, and can individually control per ploidy, which might be useful in a scenario like in this case. Alright, so that was it. This is how you can create a polyploidy plot, and this is how you can change the properties for each ploidy.